My name is Gus Wilson. I work at Grasstree Mine. I'm an underground mine deputy. November 2010 I was working at Grasstree Mine. I got my foot caught under a piece of mining equipment which resulted in a crusher injury and the loss of 4 toes on my left foot. Yeah, I undertook 5 operations to get my foot back into good order to get up and about and back to work. I had nerve damage. That pain is particularly bad. It's called phantom pains, and that, you know, my foot felt like it was on fire for a long time. And it was really, really horrible. Depression it hit me like a ton of bricks, you know, like I wasn't really expecting it. It was just such a life-changing thing. I knew that I had to get up and about, so laying in bed wasn't much fun, so yeah, I just got up. I was back at work inside of 3 months, which was way before they thought I was going to be back at work. I spoke to work about doing some training, you know, while I was rehabilitating. I was a good candidate for this deputy training, so yeah, they slotted me into the deputy training, and it went from there. It was what I was meant to do to get my head in order to go back to work, and it's probably the best thing I ever did because it got my mind off the previous year, and then you could then start focusing what was ahead. I actually did my first underground visit at 6 months, I think, which I was proud of. I don't know, I think people just expected me to pull up, and it was all going to be over, but happy to disappoint those people. My family's a lot stronger now. I think because we've been through such a big thing. My kids are fairly resilient, and I really did try to be brave for those little kids. My family's given me a lot of support too. I'm sure they're proud of the effort that I've made, and you know, it was the support from them, the support from the counsellor, my occupational therapist, my workers, from the township. There's so many good things that come out of it, you know. For something negative, they've now changed the way that the equipment that we use. It sort of ensures that an injury like mine, in the position that I was in, can never happen again. Getting back on my feet was about setting little goals, and some days were really tough, but the goal might have been on that day, I just want to get outside and water the plants. You know, for me, big thing was mowing the lawn. I just wanted to be able to mow my own lawn again. For employers, it is about listening to your staff, you know. No one goes to work and wants to hurt themselves. And I can tell you now that sitting around a house trying to rehabilitate yourself and going through the emotions of it all is the pit. You know, they've got to give these injured people as much support as they possibly can. Have a look at my case and how I was treated, and the support from my employer and my case manager and my occupational therapist that got me back to work so quickly. Sooner or later, you've got to decide what's important to you. And with me, it was my family and my job and my future, and it was getting back to work, which was the best thing for me.